is Rachel and I'm here today to do a haul of the books I got for Christmas. For Christmas I got 7 books and I was really happy with that, and they're all very cool, so yeah, I'm going to get started. I've already read 2 of them, which have been fantastic, so I'm excited to read the rest. So I'm just going to show you the ones that I got today. So I'm going to start with the Harry Potter books that I got on Christmas Day. So the first one is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. This is the new illustrated guide, and it is illustrated by Olivia Lomenett-Gill. Sorry. And this is basically supposed to be like the book on all the beasts and such in the Harry Potter universe, by Newt Scamander. And I've already read this one and I adored it. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love this. The illustrations are so beautiful. Like, it's just any page that you open on is going to be the most beautiful thing ever. And yeah, this was just really nice to like flick through and read, and like, especially when you come across books that were in like the Harry Potter series or that you've seen in the Fantastic Beasts movie and stuff. It's very like, oh, I know that one, oh, I know that one, and yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. And then the other Harry Potter book that I got was obviously the History of Magic book that accompanies the exhibition that has been going on at the British Library in London for the past few months, I think. Unfortunately, I won't get a chance to go there. I actually looked into whether I could go while I was home for Christmas, but it was sold out on the days when I got back, and then it was closed over Christmas and New Year, so there was no way I could go, unfortunately. But I have this book, so at least I can read this and feel like I went. And this is really cool. There was a documentary that went with this actually that I watched, and it's awesome. I would recommend finding that. J.K. Rowling spoke loads on it. Well, basically, this is like the real life stuff that inspired Harry Potter. So J.K. Rowling studied, I think it was classics, like ancient classicism sort of thing. And so she talks about the beast, she talks about like herbology, astronomy, alchemy, all these types of things, and how they went into her writing of Harry Potter, and how that like researching them inspired things in Harry Potter, which I'm so excited to read this. So excited that I brought a hardback that is this big in my suitcase. Like, that took up a lot of room. There are like 3 books were sacrificed for that one, so I'm definitely excited for that. Then the next book I've also already read, and it is The White Book by Han Kang. I don't know how to describe this. I adored it. I gave it 4 stars, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I read it on the plane actually, but I have no idea how to describe it. It's like non-fiction, and it's a bit like poetry, but not at all like either of those things. So that's helpful, isn't it? Yeah, it's really cool. And she talks a lot about her family and family members that have been lost and all these types of things. And it's just, this is really good. I adored this. And it's basically like a study of the colour white, and through studying the colour, she kind of tells you about her life and the past, and it's just really cool. One of my favourite little like extracts from this was one that's called Glittering. This is what I mean by it's a very strange setup, but this says, what is it about minerals that glimmer, like silver, gold or diamonds, that makes people think of them as noble? One theory puts it down to the fact that for early man, the glittering of water signalled life. Shining water meant clean water. Only water that is drinkable, that gives life, is transparent. Whenever, after trekking through deserts, forests and fetid swamps, a group was able to discern a body of water glittering white in the distance, they would have felt lacerated by happiness, which would have been life, which would have been beauty. This is really good. I would highly recommend this. Yeah, this is my second Han Kang. I've only got 1 Han Kang left, and I actually just really enjoy her writing style, even though it's so strange to me. So yes, there's that one. Then the next 2 that I got, I don't have with me in Switzerland, unfortunately, but I will put a picture here or here, whichever is easiest when I'm editing. The first one was War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy, and it is in the Vintage Russian Classics edition. I now have Anna Karenina in that edition, War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy, and then I also got Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky, my favourite name in the world. And yes, I'm very excited to read both of these, and I'm going to be reading Anna Karenina this year, and then we'll see how it goes. I mean, if I read Anna Karenina quite fast, I think the next one I want to read is definitely Crime and Punishment, just because I've always wanted to read a Dostoevsky book. I just think he sounds like such a good author. So yes, I got both of those. Next was a book that I requested and my parents got me because I am spoiled as hell, and it is Body Positive Power, How to Stop Dieting, Make Peace with Your Body and Live. This is by the girl on Instagram called Body Posy Panda, who I have followed for quite a while, and I think I've mentioned on here before that I have really low self-esteem, and something that I do to try and help myself with that is read, because I find that reading helps me. I think with these books, because I'm a feminist, I read them and agree with what they say, because I'm like, yeah, women shouldn't feel like that, blah 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 blah, but I do feel like that, even though I think that as a feminist people shouldn't be made to feel like that. So I think it's actually really good for me to read these books, because I read these books and I'm like, yes, women shouldn't be made to feel like that, and then it makes me think I shouldn't be made to feel like that, and it just makes me check myself basically. So I'm really, really excited to read this. I think it will help me a lot, so I'm excited. And then the last book I got is a massive hardcover book called The Books That Changed History, and I will insert a picture. It is huge, and it is all about books that had a really big effect on history and on literature and that sort of thing. So in it there was stuff like Anne Frank's diary, the Bible, Shakespeare's in there, Chaucer's in there, and it's just all about basically the big hitters of literature and how their works affected life and history and all of those things, and it sounds super cool and exciting, and I wish I'd brought it back with me, but I brought so many hardbacks back because I just brought all my Harry Potters. I've been reading the third illustrated Harry Potter, so I brought that. I brought the Harry Potter History Magic, I brought the Fantastic Beasts. So that's 3 humongous hardcover books, so that was just silly of me, and then I had no space otherwise. So yes, anyway, they are all the books that I got on Christmas Day, and yeah, thank you very much for watching. I am hoping to get up my favourite books of 2017 soon, and also my wrap up for December. I'm a little bit behind, but I think because I did Vlogmas, I needed a bit of a break, and it's then put me behind with the New Year stuff, but it's fine. I'll get round to it. I will see you in my next video. Bye!